My name is Marte Schønsfjell, and today I will tell you a bit about the SERCOM module on the SAM D20. I will show you how to configure it and use it as USART, SPI and I2C. To do this, we'll be using the SAM D20 Xplained Pro board, and I will also use a logic analyzer so you can watch the serial data on my screen. I will start by plugging in the SAM D20 Xplained Pro, and then I have already created a project in Atmel Studio where I started with an empty project with the SAM D20 Xplained Pro board, and I have added the ASF drivers for USART, SPI and I2C. In addition, I created some example code. I will use the default configuration for both the USART, SPI and I2C. The only thing I have changed is the pin muxing, which you can see here. And this I have changed because I will use extension header 3 on the SAM D20 Xplained Pro board. And I will use the same pins for both USART, SPI and I2C. I will build and run my project. And I have placed some breakpoints in the code so that we can see what's happening. So now I have placed a breakpoint right before we initialize the USART. So what I will have to do now is to connect my logic analyzer to my pins. Okay, now I have connected my logic analyzer. So now I will start that and wait for a sample. But then I have to go back to my Atmel Studio session and I will press the green play button to continue. And then it will initialize the USART, enable the USART, and it will write a buffer. And then it will disable and reset the USART. Okay, now this have run, so now we will go into the logic analyzer and see what's happened there. Now you can see that the buffer is sent and that the logic analyzer has recognized it as USART serial data. And you can see that the buffer I've sent is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will restart the logic analyzer and then we will send some SPI data. So I go back to Studio, and now that the USART is reset and disabled, the SERCOM is ready to become an SPI. So then I press continue again. We go back into the logic analyzer, and now you can see that the logic analyzer recognizes the data as SPI data. To demonstrate the use of the I2C, I have now taken another SAM D20 Xplained Pro board, which I have programmed to be an I2C slave, so we can actually see the data transfer. So now this is connected, and then I can go back to my Atmel Studio and I can press continue, and then we will initialize the I2C, enable it, and we will send a packet. And now we can see that the transfer is recognized as an I2C transfer. And we're sending the same buffer as we have done with the USART and the SPI. Now I've shown you how to use the SAM D20 SERCOM module as a USART, SPI and I2C. And we have used the same SERCOM module and the same pins for all the modes. Thank you for watching.